Dear elders and brothers and sisters, have you ever lain down in bed with your eyes closed, yet your mind stayed as awake as in broad daylight? In the middle of the night, you toss and turn from one side to the other, listening to the ticking of the clock, your heart growing more and more restless. Some people have suffered from insomnia for 10 years or more, every night the same story, falling asleep for a short while, then suddenly waking up, and by morning feeling completely drained, arms and legs heavy, the mind foggy as if it never truly rested. I have met many people like this, and to be honest, most of them sigh and say, "I'm used to it," but deep in their eyes, you can still see the quiet exhaustion that has stretched on year after year. Some even say that when evening comes, they feel afraid of going to bed, because the moment they lie down, their heart starts beating faster, and their mind fills with all kinds of unnecessary thoughts. During the day they feel sluggish. Everything they do seems slower. They get irritated easily, and their memory clearly declines. Their diet stays the same. Their daily routine looks normal, yet sleep seems to have disappeared. Dear elders, insomnia is not just an uncomfortable problem for 1 or 2 nights. It is a long chain of fatigue that affects the heart, memory, blood pressure, and even mental well-being. That is why, in this video, I want to share with you a secret that very few people would expect. Using something as familiar as a chicken egg, combined with a simple ingredient commonly found in the home garden, it may gently calm the mind, nourish the nervous system, and support sleep in a natural way, without relying on sleeping pills. But that is not all. I will also clearly explain which foods should never be combined with egg porridge. Because if used incorrectly, not only will sleep fail to improve, but the stomach may feel uncomfortable, the body may feel overheated, and nights can become even more restless. If you care about your sleep, please stay and watch the entire video. While watching, if you have any questions or personal experiences with insomnia, feel free to leave a comment below so we can share and learn together. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so I have more motivation to continue accompanying you in caring for your health every day. Dear elders and brothers and sisters, before we talk about what to eat to sleep better, I would like us to take a moment to look at why some people experience insomnia for only a few days and then recover, while others struggle with it year after year. When we understand the causes, we can care for ourselves in the right way. If we only follow tips without understanding, it is easy to become discouraged when results come slowly. In reality, long-term insomnia in older adults usually comes from multiple factors accumulating over time. The first is age. As we grow older, the body's natural ability to generate sleepiness gradually decreases. So when night comes, the mind can still feel alert. The second factor is long-term accumulated stress, worries about children, grandchildren, health, and life. During the day these worries may fade, but once we lie down at night, they rush back all at once. The third factor is physical weakness that often goes unnoticed. We may still eat regularly, but absorption becomes poorer. The nervous system gradually weakens, leading to difficulty falling asleep, frequent waking, and shallow sleep. In addition, there are evening habits such as eating too much or too late, drinking tea or coffee, using the phone right before bedtime, and even long-term dependence on sleeping pills, all of which can make sleep increasingly fragile. When many of these causes overlap, sleep is no longer a problem of just 1 or 2 nights, it becomes a long-term condition. At that point, trying to force yourself to sleep rarely works. What we truly need is to rebuild sleep from the root, gently and patiently, according to the wisdom passed down from our elders. Eating the right foods in the right way is one of the simplest yet most effective paths to support healthy sleep, especially for older adults. Right now, I would like to share with you 2 simple porridge recipes that can help the body gradually relax and naturally support the return of healthy sleep. The first method: chicken egg porridge cooked with Polycias fruticosa leaves. Polycias fruticosa leaves may sound unfamiliar by name, but many families grow this plant right in their yard and often use the leaves fresh or in soups. According to traditional wisdom, these leaves are known for their nourishing properties and their gentle calming effect, helping people who feel fatigued or mentally depleted fall asleep more easily. Modern research also suggests that Polycias fruticosa contains compounds that help relax the nervous system and support blood circulation, making it especially suitable for long-term insomnia caused by gradual internal weakness. When chicken eggs are combined with Polycias fruticosa leaves, the 2 ingredients complement each other very well. Eggs provide protein and essential nutrients that nourish the brain, while the leaves help soothe the nervous system and reduce restlessness. When eaten in the evening, the body is both nourished and gently relaxed, allowing sleep to come more naturally, without forcing it. For older adults, the benefits include falling asleep more easily, reduced tossing and turning, and less fragmented sleep. Upon waking in the morning, the mind often feels clearer, the body lighter, and the heavy exhaustion that used to linger is noticeably reduced. This method is particularly suitable for those who have struggled with insomnia for many years, tend to overthink, or experience shallow sleep. The preparation is very simple. Prepare a small handful of fresh Polycias fruticosa leaves, choosing mature but tender leaves. Wash them thoroughly and chop them finely. First, cook the light plain rice porridge. When the porridge becomes soft, add the chopped leaves and stir until they are tender. Then crack 1 free-range chicken egg. Beat it well, and slowly pour it into the pot while gently stirring so the egg blends evenly into the porridge. Season lightly with a pinch of salt for taste. Once cooked, turn off the heat and eat while warm. The best time to consume this porridge is in the evening, about 1 to 1.5 hours before bedtime. Avoid eating it too close to sleep so the stomach has enough time to digest comfortably. 2 to 3 times per week is sufficient. There is no need to eat it every day. This method is not suitable for people who are experiencing diarrhea, have a weak digestive system, or are allergic to Polycias fruticosa leaves. If you are taking medication for serious medical conditions, you should consult your doctor before using this regularly. I want to emphasize moderation, do not overuse it. Dear elders and brothers and sisters. Method 2. Chicken egg porridge cooked with Indian coral tree leaves, Erythrina variegata. This second method tends to show clearer effects, but it must be used correctly and should not be used too frequently. According to traditional experience, Indian coral tree leaves have a fairly strong calming effect and are often used for people who have difficulty falling asleep or who wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. Our elders used to say that these leaves help soothe the mind and settle the thoughts, making them especially suitable for nights of persistent restlessness. When chicken eggs are combined with Indian coral tree leaves, the 2 ingredients support the body in a different way. The egg nourishes the body, while the leaves help slow down an overactive nervous system. As a result, after eating, many people feel a gentle drowsiness, fall asleep more easily, and sleep more deeply. However, because the calming effect of these leaves is quite pronounced, I do not recommend using this recipe every day. The clearest benefits are seen in people who struggle to fall asleep, lie awake for a long time, or stay awake through half the night. When used correctly, sleep tends to come faster, nighttime awakenings decrease, and mornings feel less exhausting compared to nights of prolonged insomnia. The preparation is also very simple. You only need a few fresh Indian coral tree leaves. About 3 to 5 leaves are enough. Wash them thoroughly and gently crush them to soften. Cook plain rice porridge as usual. When the porridge is almost done, add the leaves and simmer for a few more minutes to extract their properties. Then remove and discard the leaves before adding the beaten chicken egg to the pot. Stir gently, season lightly with salt, and it is ready. This method makes the porridge easier to eat and avoids bitterness. The best time to use this porridge is in the evening, about 1 hour before bedtime. It should only be used 1 to 2 times per week, and only when sleep is particularly difficult. Do not use it continuously for many days, as overuse may cause daytime drowsiness and lethargy. This method requires special caution for people with low blood pressure, those who frequently feel dizzy, pregnant women, or anyone currently taking sedative medications. In these cases, extra care is essential. If using it for the first time, start with a very small amount to observe how your body responds before deciding whether to continue. Dear elders and brothers and sisters, both methods I have just shared are based on the principle of nourishing sleep from within. They do not force sleep and do not rely on medication, but instead help the body gently readjust its natural rhythm of rest. The most important thing is to choose the method that suits your own condition. Use the correct amount, at the right time, and remain consistent for a short period. Dear elders and brothers and sisters, at this point I would like to say something very important. Chicken egg porridge itself is a gentle, easy to digest dish that is very suitable for older adults. However, if it is combined incorrectly, that bowl of porridge may not help you sleep better at all, and can even make you feel restless, cause digestive discomfort, and lead to even more tossing and turning at night. I have met quite a few people who said, "I ate egg porridge but still couldn't sleep." When I asked more carefully, it turned out the combinations were not right. That is why I ask you to listen closely to this part, to avoid some very common mistakes. The first thing to avoid is spicy and heating foods, such as chili, a lot of black pepper, or raw onion and garlic. Many people have the habit of adding a bit of spice to their food to make it taste better or feel warming. But when egg porridge is eaten in the evening to support sleep, spicy and heating foods are exactly what should be avoided. According to traditional wisdom, eating spicy foods at night easily causes internal heat to rise, making the body feel hot, the heart beat faster, and the mind unable to settle. Modern science explains this quite simply as well. Spicy foods stimulate the nervous system and make the stomach work harder, preventing the body from shifting into a true resting state. I once met a man in his 70s who ate egg porridge every night but added a lot of pepper to reduce the eggy smell. He said that after eating, his body felt hot, and as soon as he lay down his heart would pound, forcing him to get up and drink cool water. In this case, the egg porridge, which should have helped calm the body, ended up stimulating it instead. Dear elders, what we need in the evening is gentleness, not stimulation. Egg porridge intended to support sleep should be seasoned lightly. You may add just a tiny bit of ginger to warm the stomach, but it should never be overly spicy. The second thing to avoid is strong tea, coffee, or green tea, either taken together with the porridge or earlier in the day. This is a mistake many people make without realizing it. Some eat porridge in the evening and then drink a cup of tea to aid digestion. Others drink coffee late in the afternoon and only eat egg porridge at night. Both strong tea and coffee contain substances that stimulate alertness. Younger people may not notice the effects as clearly, but for older adults, even a small amount can keep the brain awake all night. Traditional experience teaches that tea and coffee are fine during the day, but harmful to sleep when consumed close to bedtime. Science also shows that these drinks reduce the ability to enter deep sleep and make nighttime awakenings more likely. I have heard people say, "I ate egg porridge but still couldn't sleep," only to find out they had drunk strong tea beforehand. In that case, No matter how good the porridge is, it is difficult for it to work. Please remember this small but very important point. If you plan to eat egg porridge in the evening to support sleep, try to limit strong tea, coffee, or energy drinks from the afternoon onward. After eating the porridge, if you feel thirsty, only drink a little warm water. When you do this, the body can truly relax and prepare for deep sleep. The third thing to avoid is eating fried foods, greasy dishes, or eating too much. Some people think porridge is light, so they add salty side dishes for nutrition, such as fried eggs, fried fish, or fatty braised meat. But dear elders, eating a lot of oily food at night makes the digestive system work very hard. When the stomach is still busy digesting, the brain cannot fully rest. According to traditional experience, eating lightly at night leads to peaceful sleep, while eating too much or too heavily leads to restlessness and vivid dreams. I once met a woman in her 60s who ate egg porridge at night but also had a piece of fried sausage. She said her stomach felt full and uncomfortable afterward, and once she lay down she had to keep turning over. In this case, the problem was not that egg porridge was bad, but that its natural lightness was lost. Egg porridge meant to support sleep should be eaten in a moderate portion, not too full, and without oily fried side dishes. Dear elders and brothers and sisters, these 3 points may sound simple, but if you can avoid them, you have already completed more than half of the journey. Often it is not that we lack good foods, but that we use them in the wrong way or at the wrong time. Dear elders and brothers and sisters, at this point I would like to give a very brief summary. Chicken egg porridge is a very familiar dish, but when we understand it correctly, prepare it properly, and combine it the right way, it is no longer just an ordinary meal. It becomes a gentle way to nourish the body, without forcing sleep, without dependence, allowing the nervous system to relax so that natural sleep can gradually return. I would also like to gently remind you that long-term insomnia cannot disappear in just 1 or 2 nights. However, if you use these methods consistently and correctly, after 1 to 2 weeks many people begin to notice changes, such as feeling sleepy more easily, tossing and turning less, and being able to fall back asleep after waking during the night. According to the wisdom passed down from our elders, sleep is the foundation of health. A bowl of properly prepared egg porridge, eaten in the evening, light on the stomach, easy to digest, inexpensive, yet deeply supportive, helps the body truly rest from within. Please remember to avoid eating too much. Avoid strong tea, and avoid spicy foods in the evening so this dish can work at its best. If you find today's sharing helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so I can continue accompanying you on your health journey. And don't hesitate to leave a comment sharing your own sleep situation. I wish you a slightly better sleep tonight, and even more peaceful nights with each passing day.